The Love of Hosea. In the days when Israel turned away from God, when the people worshipped idols and forgot the covenant of their fathers, there lived a man named Hosea, a prophet of the Lord. Hosea's heart was devoted to God. He preached of righteousness and mercy, but the people's hearts had grown cold. One day, the word of the Lord came to Hosea and said, "Go, take to yourself a wife who is unfaithful, for the land has committed great unfaithfulness by departing from me." Hosea was stunned, yet he obeyed. He married a woman named Gomer, and she bore him children. At first their home was filled with laughter and hope. Hosea loved her deeply, as a husband should. But in time Gomer's heart wandered. She left Hosea and went back to her old life, seeking the pleasures of the world and the love of others who did not love her in return. Her choices brought her shame and sorrow, and she was eventually abandoned and enslaved. Hosea's heart broke. He had every reason to turn away, but then God spoke to him again. "Go, show your love to your wife again. Though she is loved by another and is an adulteress, love her as the Lord loves the Israelites." Though they turned to other gods, Hosea understood that his pain was a reflection of God's heart for his people. Israel had turned from the Lord, chasing idols, wealth, and false promises. Yet God's love endured. So Hosea went to the marketplace, where Gomer had been sold into slavery. The crowd jeered, and the price for her freedom was set. Hosea stepped forward and paid 15 shekels of silver and a measure of barley. He took her hand and said softly, "You are to live with me and not be unfaithful again, and I will be faithful to you." He did not buy her as a master buys a servant. He redeemed her as a husband redeems his beloved. Their reunion was not easy. Gomer carried guilt, and Hosea carried scars. But through his steadfast love, she was restored. God used their story as a living message to his people. "Return to me," the Lord said through Hosea, "for I have redeemed you with everlasting love. I will heal your backsliding and love you freely." Hosea's love for Gomer became a mirror of God's love for Israel and for all who wander. No matter how far people stray, the heart of God calls them home. Years passed and Hosea continued to preach repentance and mercy. He warned the people of judgment but also reminded them of God's endless compassion. "For I desire mercy, not sacrifice," he declared, an acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offerings. In the quiet moments of his life, Hosea would look at Gomer and their children and remember what God had taught him. Love, true love, is not based on worthiness but on grace. Through Hosea's obedience, the world saw a glimpse of divine love, a love that pursues, forgives, and restores even the most broken hearts. Moral of the story: God's love never gives up, even when we do. Redemption is not earned, it is freely given.